guys, welcome back. Today I want to talk about the upcoming releases I am most excited about. One of the upcoming releases that I am most excited about is Lightbringer by Claire Legrand. This is the final installment in the Furyborn trilogy. First of all, I am obsessed with the cover. It is one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. It releases on October 13th, 2020, so really soon. So the story follows two young women, one named Riel and one named Eliana. There is a prophecy that there will be one Blood Queen and one Sun Queen. Basically, the Blood Queen is the one that falls and is prophesied to basically bring ruination. And the Sun Queen is supposed to be beloved by all, but there's no way to tell who is who at first. So the two stories at first take place 1,000 years apart. But as the story goes on, you start to figure out how the two stories are connected, and they are connected much more closely than you might think. So one of the girls everyone believes to be the Sun Queen, but it turns out she is the Blood Queen, and she kind of can't help going down this dark path. Really fun fantasy. There are fallen angels, threads of time, kind of like time travel almost, where some of the characters try to jump backward or forward to change things, and it is so good. The second book in the series, Kingsbane, left us on a huge cliffhanger where one character betrays another, and there was no saying how things were gonna go next. So I am extremely excited for the conclusion of the series. I'm nervous. I have no idea how it's going to end, but I feel that I don't have a lot of bookish friends that have read this series, so if you have, please leave a comment below and let me know. I need some friends to like freak out over Lightbringer with. Okay, the next book I am really excited for is Love and Olives by Jenna Evans Welch. I'm hoping it's going to be a really fun and light read. It releases on November 10th, 2020. This author wrote Love and Gelato, which I absolutely love. It's a really fun YA summer romance type book, and it was hilarious. I'm really hoping that this one does not disappoint. So this is a Mamma Mia inspired tale about a girl finding romance while trying to connect with her absent father in Santorini. So it says she dives into all that Santorini has to offer: the beautiful sunsets, the turquoise water, the hidden caves, and the delicious cuisine. So I love Mamma Mia. I mean, who doesn't, right? But I mean, a lot of that is because we love ABBA. So we will see if this passes the test of still being good without ABBA. Anyways, it sounds so fun, like such a light, fun summer read. Even though I obviously won't be reading it in summer, it honestly sounds like just the kind of pick-me-up that I need to get through this winter. The next release I'm really excited for is A Sky Beyond the Storm by Sabaa Tahir. This releases on December 1st, and it is the fourth and final book in the Ember in the Ashes series. This series has a lot of fun, fantastical elements in it. I'm not sure if it would be magical realism or, no, I think it's fantasy. So there are the jinns, disembodied spirits that are wreaking havoc upon the world that have been released. I don't want to give too many spoilers. This book is the complete opposite of the one I just talked about. This is not a fun, light read. Well, I mean, it can be fun, but it's definitely a lot darker, a lot grittier. But I am really excited to see how she wraps the series up. I'm a bit nervous for this one too. I don't know, like, who's gonna die or what. But the release date is coming up really soon, so that's exciting. All right, next, How the King of Elfheim Learned to Hate Stories by Holly Black. So this is part of the Folk of the Air series, which I have mentioned many times on this channel. The first book is The Cruel Prince, and the King of Elfheim is the character Cardan that we all know and love. So this book is somewhat of a prequel that looks into Cardan's life before The Cruel Prince begins. The Folk of the Air, I think, has to be one of my favorite series of all time now. So basically, Holly Black owns me, and I will be buying this. This one is releasing on November 24th, so really close. I'm really curious to see what makes Cardan tick, I guess. My next anticipated release is A Court of Silver Flames by Sarah J. Maas. I have to admit, I am not a huge fan of Nesta. If you haven't read the original portion of the series, A Court of Thorns and Roses, the main character's name is Feyre, and her sister, Nesta, is the star of A Court of Silver Flames. So there is a lot of speculation about who Nesta will end up with, and we all know it's going to be a ton of romance, so it's going to be somebody. We probably won't get that payoff for like 2 to 3 books though, is my guess. I don't think Nesta is going to jump into anyone's arms. When I first heard the announcement that Nesta was the new protagonist, I was disappointed. To be honest, I would rather read about Elaine or Amryn or whoever. I just really don't like Nesta. But I have gone into other Sarah J. Maas books in the past thinking that I wouldn't like it. For example, Tower of Dawn. I do not like Kale, however you say it. I don't like him. I thought I was just gonna die having to read Tower of Dawn because the whole book is about him. But Sarah J. Maas is really good at writing action and romance that just pulls you into the story. So I have a feeling that that's what's gonna happen with this one too. And I do know that quite a few people find her to be problematic. Guess we will see. I'm curious to see how this new book goes. And that one is released on January 26th, 2021. Which really is not that far away if you think about it. And finally, I'm excited for The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. This one releases on October 6th, and I don't know what it was about the description. It just sounded like something I would love. So this one is set in France in 1700s, and a young woman makes a deal with the devil, so to speak, or maybe with the actual devil, I don't know. She makes a deal to live forever, but the catch is that anyone who meets her will forget her. And then after 300 years have gone by, she stumbles across somebody who remembers her. So this just sounds really imaginative, really fun, and just sounds like some good escapism. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comments what your most anticipated new releases are, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!